friends. So I told you I was going to give you an update on our Wildflower community, and here we are. So I was on the phone today with Michael Marks, our listing agent for the Axios home builder for Wildflower, and we are officially in our final phase for Unit 1 of Wildflower. So if you want to get a Wildflower new community build, now is your time. These are going to be flying off the shelves here in a minute. As you can see, we already have quite a bit of activity here. So I'm going to bring to your attention a couple of different changes that have gone on with the different floor plans offered in this final phase. You'll see that we have our original violet and daisy floor plans. Those are one-story floor plans, as well as the iris and the poppy. Those are actually two-story floor plans. And then we've got, so unfortunately they are not going to be doing the lily or the tulip floor plans for this final phase, but they have introduced two new additional floor plans, the primrose and the daffodil. So the primrose, these are both also two-story floor plans. So they have a smaller footprint, which makes it nice because any of these lots in gray, these ones are all ready for the taking, and you can pretty much pick any of these floor plans for any of these lots. Now I do understand from talking with Michael that 11 and 12 look to be reserved, and they're going to be sold soon as they find the estimated completion date for those two builds. But 13, 14, and 15 are actively available and ready for the taking. If you were to go down Foothill Boulevard today, you would see these 5 houses actively being built right now. So we've got 4 of the daisies and 1 of the violets. And then we have 4 of these daffodil and then 4 on this side as well. Michael said that they will be pouring the slabs for these in the next week or two. So, and as you can see, these ones are already being sold right now. You're not going to see them in here because these are actually what's called the patio homes. These are, you can kind of see them, they're kind of grouped together, but these are 1,400 square foot homes, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, and they're going to be rented out to our CAL FIRE recruits. So many of you know that we have that training facility for CAL FIRE down the road over here, and we're going to have our recruits being here and housed here while they're going through the academy. So I mean, who in California doesn't want a bunch of firefighters nearby, huh? It's like everything's burning down. At least we have people to help us out. And then we also have Lot 1, Lot 16, and Lot 17 have already been sold. And they're in that primrose floor plan. And one thing to point out, though, but look at this daffodil. This one is at 2527 square feet and 5 bedrooms, you guys. 3.5 bath, 2-car garage. This is insane. This is the biggest properties to date. Let me just show you really quick what that floor plan looks like. So this is our daffodil. Sorry, I don't have the elevation here like I do for like these ones here. But this one is, so the lower part of it, we've got the entryway. So if you take a look here, this is kind of like the alleyway here, this Seabiscuit Alley. I laughed at that because we have a tribute to Howard Park that's over here. It's rumored to believe that Seabiscuit, the horse, actually trained here back in the day on the track that goes around Howard Park. I don't know how true that is. I kind of looked into it. It looked like the owner of Seabiscuit did train horses here, but I don't know if Seabiscuit himself was ever here. Anyway, but as you can see, this is kind of like a little alleyway that these driveways kind of empty out into. This is becoming a really popular way of doing things for a lot of builders now. It's much more economical for them, I guess. But as you can see, the entryway's here, and then the garage empties out backwards, so it's in the back of the house. So you'll see the great room here, fireplace, the stairs, powder room, entry to the garage. But look at this, you guys. Do you see this? So kind of like the poppy floor plan where it has 1 downstairs bathroom, like a full bathroom and a bedroom. This one also has that, but look at this. This one has a door here. So this can be like a true in-laws quarters. And look at this, access to the exterior. Like how awesome is that? So you actually have a way to get in and out of the house through this. So it can be like a truly in-laws quarters. It's gonna be really nice. Plus, when you have visitors over, you can just let them use the powder room here. You don't even have to let them in this door at all. So that's really cool. Then you have like the bedroom upstairs. You have the 5th bedroom here, walk-in closet, big, huge bathroom. This one's really nice for those of you that have probably like older kids, like teenagers and stuff. You know how it is when they're trying to get ready in the morning, take their shower, they take forever. you have little kids that need to brush their teeth still, this is going to be nice because you have that door between the shower and the toilet and then the bath or the sink itself. And it looks like you have the option to do a dual sink or just the single. You have that linen closet, come through here to the primary bedroom. This looks like a little landing spot, so that's kind of cool. Look at this huge laundry room there, and even like a space for folding. You can put all your like hanging stuff or anything in there. You've got your primary bedroom, primary bathroom. Look at that huge soaker tub and these two separate sinks, your shower, your water closet for your toilet, huge walk-in closet, two other bedrooms. Really great floor plan. I'm not going to show you Primrose. If you want, you can go to Axios.com, and we're the first community on there. That is the builder's website. They can tell you all sorts of different things about the floor plans and the interior finishes, exterior finishes, all of that. I will point out that Michael did mention that they did change for this final phase only. Instead of offering tile, they are now offering the LVP flooring. So that's the laminate vinyl flooring that actually is waterproof, stain resistant. There's no grout lines to deal with, super easy to clean. My husband and I actually, it's really funny to us that we updated our old house before we sold it with this LVP flooring, super nice, great durable flooring. Then we moved to our new house, had this great tile. I was so excited until I had to deal with grout, you guys. Oh, such a pain to clean. So you don't have to deal with that in these new builds. So again, these ones are all available for the taking. 13 through 15 coming up. And then these ones here, 11 and 12 are spoken for. These ones are actively ready to buy, as well as these daffodils. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I did talk pricing with Michael, so I know all the ins and outs of it and all the different things that they're offering right now. So definitely reach out if you're curious to learn more, or if you're ready to make a move to purchase a home, because these are going to go fast, you guys. So if you're going to want to make a move sooner than later, definitely reach out. Okay, you guys, talk to you soon. Bye.